Guys, this is Steve from Trim That Weed, and welcome to our video. Today we're going to talk about how to grow marigolds and care for them. Let's get started. Introduction to marigold. If you're looking for a beautiful brass, copper, or gold flower, a marigold is your best bet. There are 4 varieties: the Mexican marigold, also called American or African marigold, which is the tallest; the French marigold, which is more compact; the English marigold, native to southern Europe; and signet marigolds, which are the hardiest. When and where to plant it. Sunny conditions are the optimal time for marigold planting. You can plant signet and French marigolds between spring and midsummer, while African marigolds work well when you plant them immediately after the last frost of spring has passed. If your soil is warm, plant them outside directly, as they will sprout in a week and bloom in 8 weeks. However, African marigolds take longer to germinate, so it's best to start them indoors or buy them as young plants. How to plant marigolds. You can plant marigolds in 2 ways. From seeds. If you start with the seeds, plant them indoors. The best time to do this is 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost date. Do this by filling a small pot or tray surface with slightly damp potting soil. Plant the seeds, cover them with a thin vermiculite layer, and use plastic to cover the pot or tray and keep them warm. Once they sprout, remove the plastic cover and move the container to a well-lit spot to prevent fungus. When they show leaves, you can then transplant them outdoors in the sunshine. From seedlings. If you're starting with mature plants or sprouted seedlings, prepare a spot in your garden where sunlight is in plenty and has well-drained soil about 2 weeks before planting. Run water through this area the night before planting them. Dig holes 8 to 10 inches depending on the species. Then remove the marigolds from their containers and transplant them in these holes. Ensure you fill all crevices using soil and press the soil around each plant using your hands. Finish by watering them to a depth of about 4 inches. How to care for it. Favorable growth conditions. As you plant it, remember that marigolds love the sun, so the summer months are when they thrive. The French marigolds grow better in wetter areas, while the signet and African marigolds are more drought-resistant. Regardless of the marigold variety, avoid planting them in shady areas because they are vulnerable to powdery mildew. Avoid fertilizing them as they grow because they are sensitive to soils that are too rich in nitrogen. It would be best if you also watered them once a week, or twice a week during high heat spells. But after they become established, they'll become drought-resistant. Thanks for watching.